What if I told you that you could go from a tiny tomato seedling to picking your very first juicy ripe tomato in just 30 days? Sounds impossible, right? Well, stick with me because today I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, using a surprisingly weird trick that even the most beginner gardener can master. Forget waiting all summer for your harvest. We're about to fast-track our way to tomato heaven. First things first, let's talk about our star player, the cherry tomato seedling. For this experiment, you want to choose a fast-maturing variety. Look for names like Tiny Tim, Red Robin, or any patio or determined cherry tomato. These are bred to be compact and produce fruit quickly. I picked up this little guy from my local nursery. See how healthy it is? Nice, strong stem, vibrant green leaves. This is what you want to start with. Starting from a healthy seedling instead of a seed is the first step in our speed run. It shaves weeks off the process right from the get-go. Now, for the weird trick I mentioned. Forget traditional pots or garden beds. We are going to create a self-watering system using something you probably have in your recycling bin right now. A 2-liter soda bottle. Yes, you heard that right. This simple DIY container is the secret weapon. It provides a consistent water supply directly to the roots, which prevents the stress of over- or underwatering and encourages explosive growth. Here's how to make it. Take an empty, clean 2-liter bottle. Carefully, and I mean carefully asterisk. Use a sharp knife or a pair of strong scissors to cut the bottle in half, about 2/3 of the way up from the bottom. Don't worry about it being perfectly straight. Now you have 2 pieces, a top funnel-like piece and a bottom cup-like piece. Take the top piece and unscrew the cap. We need to create a wick. This will draw water up from the reservoir into the soil. I'm using a strip of old cotton t-shirt, about 6 inches long and an inch wide. You can also use thick cotton string or a piece of microfiber cloth. Just thread it through the bottle's opening, leaving a couple of inches dangling out. Then, flip this top piece upside down and nestle it into the bottom piece. See? It fits perfectly. This bottom part will be our water reservoir, and the top part will hold our plant and soil. Next up, the soil. For rapid growth, we can't just use any old dirt from the backyard. We need a high-quality, lightweight potting mix. I'm using a mix that's rich in organic matter and has plenty of perlite, those little white specks. The perlite is crucial for aeration, making sure the roots can breathe and aren't sitting in soggy soil, which can lead to root rot. Good drainage and aeration are non-negotiable for happy, fast-growing tomatoes. Let's get our seedling potted up. Gently fill the top section of our bottle planter with the potting mix. Create a small hole in the center just big enough for the seedling's root ball. Now very carefully, squeeze the sides of the seedling's nursery pot and ease it out. Look at those healthy roots. Try not to disturb them too much. Place the seedling into the hole and backfill with more soil, pressing down gently to secure it. Make sure the soil level is just below the rim. The cotton wick should be buried within the soil, ready to do its job. Now for the magic ingredient, water and nutrients. For the initial watering, I'm going to water from the top, just to settle the soil around the roots. Let it drain through completely. After this, most of our watering will be done by filling the reservoir at the bottom. This is the beauty of the self-watering system. But water alone isn't enough for a 30-day challenge. We need to feed our plant. I'm using a liquid tomato fertilizer that is specifically formulated for fruit production. It has a balanced NPK ratio, which stands for nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Phosphorus, the P in the middle, is especially important for root and flower development. I'll be feeding the plant according to the package directions, adding the diluted fertilizer directly to the water reservoir about once a week. This constant, gentle supply of nutrients is like giving our tomato a 4-drip of everything it needs to thrive. Okay, our supercharged tomato planter is ready. The next crucial element is light. Tomatoes are sun worshippers. They need at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every single day. If you don't have a sunny spot, a good quality grow light is your best friend. For this project, I'm placing mine in the sunniest spot on my patio. Now let the 30-day countdown begin. I've set up a time-lapse camera so you can see the daily progress. Transition to time-lapse footage. Look at this. This is day 5. You can already see new leaves starting to form. The plant has established itself and is reaching for the sun. The self-watering system is working perfectly. I just top up the reservoir every couple of days, and the plant takes exactly what it needs. We're at day 12. Wow. Wow. The growth is incredible. The stem is getting thicker and we have our first set of flower buds appearing. These tiny yellow flowers are where our tomatoes will come from. This is a huge milestone. Seeing these buds means the plant is mature enough to start producing fruit. At this stage, I give the plant a little shake each day to help with pollination. Since it's outdoors, the wind and bees will help, but a little manual assistance never hurts. Here we are at day 18. The flowers have opened, and some are starting to drop their petals. And look closely. Do you see that? Right there. Right there. That tiny green orb is our very first tomato. This is the most exciting moment. From here on out, things move really fast. We're seeing more and more tiny green tomatoes forming all over the plant. It's working. The combination of a healthy seedling, the self-watering system, nutrient-rich soil, and plenty of sun is paying off big time. Let's jump to day 25. The little green tomatoes are swelling up, getting bigger every day. You can see they're starting to get that classic round cherry tomato shape. The plant is still producing new flowers, so we'll have a continuous harvest. I'm checking the water reservoir daily now, as the plant is drinking a lot more water to fuel all this fruit production. I'm also continuing with the weekly feeding schedule. And here we are. Day 30. Look at this beautiful sight. We have clusters of tomatoes, and some of them have started to blush, turning from green to a gorgeous, vibrant red. This one right here is perfectly ripe. It's firm, but has a little give when I gently squeeze it. The color is deep and uniform. This is it. The moment of truth. I'm going to pick it. The smell is amazing, that fresh, earthy tomato vine scent. It's so much better than anything you can buy at the store. Let's give it a taste. Sound of a satisfying bite. Oh wow, that is unbelievable. It's like a little burst of sunshine. So sweet, so tangy, and incredibly fresh. And the best part, we grew this ourselves from a seedling to a delicious fruit in just 30 days. So there you have it. The weird trick is just a simple, effective DI self-watering planter made from a soda bottle, combined with the fundamentals of good gardening. The right plant, great soil, consistent nutrients, and lots of light. This method is perfect for beginners, people with small spaces like balconies or patios, or anyone who just wants to experience the joy of growing their own food without the long wait. Give this a try. It's a fun, rewarding project, and the taste of that first homegrown tomato is a prize in itself. You'll be amazed at what you can accomplish in just 1 month. Thank you so much for joining me on this rapid-fire gardening adventure. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more fun and easy gardening hacks, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try the 30-day tomato challenge. Happy growing, and I'll see you in the next video.